You won't believe what Newcastle are about to do. The board have their eyes on a goalkeeper who could change everything next season. But hold on. Before I reveal this bombshell that's in the title and thumbnail, we got two other big stories you need to hear, including one about a Spanish wonderkid who chose Newcastle over Barcelona. Stick with me until the end and I'll explain everything, step by step. Let's dive into the three biggest stories of the day about our beloved Newcastle United. News 1. Newcastle already have their first summer signing. Let's start with a story that shows how Newcastle are planning for the future, and we're not talking about just any signing. This is a bold move for a talent that everyone wanted. His name is Antonio Cordero, a left winger just 18 years old, already turning heads in Spain. This season, he scored 6 goals and delivered key assists, playing with maturity well beyond his years. But here's what's really impressive. The lad turned down offers from Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Porto to come and play for Newcastle. Yes, you heard that right. He chose black and white over the biggest clubs in Europe to be part of our project. Cordero was at Malaga, a club known for producing Spanish talent in recent years. And even though they are not in the spotlight, the youngster shone so brightly that he became a target for top clubs across Europe. Newcastle moved quickly, made direct contact with his family, and secured a 5-year agreement. According to Spanish media, the deal is practically done, and he should be officially announced soon. But hold on, he's not joining the first team straight away. The plan is to send him out on loan so he can gain experience, possibly even back to Malaga, where he already knows the environment. The club want to take things step by step with this kind of talent. No rushing, no pressure. This signing clearly shows one thing. Newcastle have a long-term plan. We saw something similar with Goalkeeper Minter. The club signed him, loaned him to Feyenoord. He smashed it there, and now his market value has skyrocketed. Whether we sell or keep him, it's a win either way. With Cordero, the same could happen. He's already played for Spain's youth teams, scored 12 goals for Malaga B, and stood out even in a tough league like La Liga 2. He's the kind of low-key signing that people might not talk much about at first, but in a few years, he could shock everyone. And it's not just about his football, it's about his attitude. Turning down Barca and Real to join an ambitious project like Newcastle shows the lad has serious character. And in modern football, that's priceless. In short, Newcastle have kicked off the transfer window in style. He might not be the name trending on social media right now, but real football fans know these are the signings that build strong, competitive, and sustainable squads. News 2. The injury list is still long, and time is running out. Now for some worrying news. There are still too many key players injured as we approach the end of the season. Trippier is out with a calf problem. Willock missed the Chelsea match due to his knee. And Joe Linton? Still recovering. Even Eddie Howe admitted it's unlikely we'll see him again this season. He even went to Barcelona for treatment. Botman is back on the pitch, but is still feeling discomfort in his knee and had to come off during the match. Targett and Lewis Hall won't be back until next season. In short, the squad is stretched to the limit, and the next 2 matches, against Arsenal and Everton, are absolutely crucial if we want to secure a Champions League spot. It's going to take grit, fight, and heart to get us over the line. News 3, Main. Newcastle won James Trafford, but 2 other positions come first. Time for the main story of the day, and this one says a lot about Newcastle's present and future. Remember the old debate, Nick Pope or Dubravka? That's done and dusted. After recovering from a long and difficult injury, Nick Pope came back stronger than ever, proving once again why he's been one of the Premier League's top keepers. Against Chelsea, he made stunning save that helped us get a crucial result. Right now, the number 1 shirt is his, no question. But that doesn't mean the club are standing still. Far from it. The board are thinking long-term, and they've already got someone lined up to take over in the future. James Trafford, Burnley's 22-year-old goalkeeper. This interest isn't new. Newcastle tried to sign Trafford last summer after he had an outstanding campaign with England's U21s, becoming a European champion. But Burnley wouldn't budge on their asking price. Talk stalled, and the deal collapsed. Now, with Burnley promoted back to the Premier League, things have gotten even tougher because his value has likely doubled. Still, Newcastle have stayed in touch with the players' camp, and according to sources close to the club, there's already a personal agreement in place. In other words, if the club can agree on a fee, his coming. Trafford is known for being great with his feet, he's confident, and he fits the profile of a modern goalkeeper who suits the style Newcastle want to play. But there's one big catch. Despite the strong interest in Trafford, Newcastle board have two clear priorities this summer: a centre-back and a right winger. These are seen as more urgent needs, given injuries, inconsistent performances, and a lack of depth. And with financial fair play tightening the budget, the club can't afford to splash out everywhere. So here's the plan. If they can get Trafford without affecting the main targets, brilliant. If not, they'll wait. Because with Pope still in top form and under contract until 2027, there's no emergency. He's solid, reliable, and could even mentor a younger keeper down the line. But one thing's for sure, Newcastle's interest in Trafford is very much alive. He's seen as the ideal long-term successor to Pope, and the coaching staff are big fans. And of course, the fans are watching closely. Plenty of supporters are already commenting online, following Burnley's games, and hoping this move happens. It would be a major step in rebuilding the squad, not just for now, but for the future. So there you have it, a promising young talent incoming, injuries piling up, and the club quietly planning the next big move for our goalkeeping future. What do you think of today's updates? Should Pope stay as our number one? Or is it time to bring in Trafford? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update on our Newcastle United. See you in the next video. And let's hope it's to celebrate that Champions League spot. Till next time.